What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So a couple big things for USC guys happen with NFL free agency. Starting, Michael Pittman Jr., the wide receiver, was traded from the Colts to the Steelers, and then he signed a 3-year, $59 million deal after that, which is really cool. So big time congrats to him. And also Elijah Vera-Tucker, I believe he signed a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots, the offensive lineman. So good luck to both of those guys so far right now in free agency. I know a lot of people were still talking about Mekhi Lemon and wondering if he did kind of blow, like how I mentioned, the draft process just so he could get drafted later to a team that he'd prefer. I don't think he's going to get drafted way farther than what he wants, but I don't know. I guess you try to do whatever you can right in that situation. A little bit of recruiting updates. Gavin Williams, the safety, the 4-star guy, next year's class set up a March 13th USC visit. The 4-star linebacker Roman Igwe set up ASL hasn't set up an unofficial visit to USC, but hopefully that is coming soon. I know Rivals is now putting in a mix of like their predictions, ESPN's and 247's, like all on their industry rankings, and USC did make it up to 11. They might have got pushed down from then. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're going to have a big time recruiting weekend coming up soon. But they did get a preferred walk-on signing in Derek Dinez, a defensive back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he is, or it's like a free safety or wide receiver, but coming on as a preferred walk-on, so don't expect too much from him. I know a 4-star Oregon offensive lineman commit Drew Fielder was at USC pretty recently, and it looks like he says he's committed to Oregon, but he has to consider USC as a real option too, and that's where things sit. So they obviously made a good impression on him. PFF SN has their top 10 returning Power 4 quarterbacks, and Jada Ma'awa is number 1 on their list. Not mad about that. And 5-star athlete Honor Falaabe Johnson has moved up his commitment date to March 14th, this Friday, and that's after a big time visit to USC, hanging out with a bunch of the guys. So hopefully that's some good on for USC for him to pick them this Friday. And hopefully I'll have another live video for that too. Another big time guy is Danny Lang, the 4-star cornerback from modern day. It looks like a lot of people are saying and predicting that he's going to choose USC, so that's great. Like I said, a lot of guys, even like 4-star tight end Charles Davis, now he's bumped up to a 4-star, looks like he has a lot of predictions to pick USC. So yeah, like I said, a big commitment week coming up soon. And then Long Beach Poly 2028 athlete, the 3-star Zion Anderson, set up an April 3rd visit to USC, and they did sign they hired Dakota Prukop as an analyst. Looks like he spent a couple years in the CFL and was a player out there, a quarterback. So yeah, just an analyst role. We'll see what he can do.